Gang gang in this thing. What's up, y'all? It's Jay here, your accountability coach and ghetto psychologist, and we're back with another episode on here. Um, excuse me. I gotta moisten this throat because this throat chakra is going to be going today. It's been going for the last year. I'm gonna say since 2024, my throat chakra has been fully activated. I got a lot to say. And today I want to talk about a lot. Okay, this is gonna be about generational curses, but if you know me, it's all gonna be related, but it's about so many different things when it comes to generational curses. I don't know when you're gonna be watching this, but we're again in dire times right now. We have funnel Trump and Elon Musty doing what they do. I'm not even gonna have. I don't even think I should go. Well, maybe because some of y'all don't even be knowing what the fuck really be going on. Everything is under attack. I mean, like I don't even know how to where to fucking start. Immigrations. I mean, so many people have been deported, and there was a claim that these people that were deported were supposed to be people who committed crimes, but we find out that at least 75% of them have not committed any crimes. So Trump just getting them out of here. That's one attack. There's attack on homosexuality and transsexuality, which is, I mean, they've always been trying to do that, right? But it's like now they're trying to find ways to make it illegal again. We already know abortion's illegal again, but I think they're going to try to make that into a federal thing next. And let's see. We already know they rolled back DEI. We already know about the tariffs. Like I'm just gonna touch bases on a few things and the now they're trying to suppress female voters. What a time to be a motherfucking lie, bitch. So I mean, and again, this is all the effects of generational curses. We can pretend that that's not a thing. Actually, I remember a few years ago, a guy was arguing me up and down about generational curses, and that's why I just don't talk to a lot of people because honestly, the average mind ain't gonna think about the shit that I think about in the way that I think about it. And I don't want nobody to think. I don't want everybody to think about me, think like me. I'm sorry. I don't want everybody to think like me. I really don't want too many people to think like me. I like being unique, but I do need people to open their fucking minds and their eyes, not just these two eyes you got, but the one in the middle too, and really focus on what is happening today. Okay, I'm sorry. I just got to make sure I'm still recording. What's happening today? How the fuck did we get here? And when I say, like I said, you gotta have an open mind because I'm gonna say some shit. This gonna be a real long video. I'm not gonna hold you. I might be on this thing for about an hour, at least 30 minutes. I know. Um, how the fuck did we get here, right? And I know that American history. Well, I'm not even gonna say American history. World history is deep and rich. Black people were not always slaves, of course. We were not always enslaved people. Um, we used to have our own everything. And I also, before I get started, I want to note the people who believe that black people were selling their own people. I'm not here to say that that's not completely true, but I think that you guys are missing so many important facts. So here's a history lessons. There is no type of slavery worse than chattel slavery. And if you don't know what chattel slavery is, it is the slavery of Black American people for over 300 years, maybe even longer. It's debatable, right? And chattel slavery means that there is literally no chance of freedom. Yes, Africans had slaves. Yes, we know that. But m- many times those slaves were working off debts, okay? Or they were working off crimes. It was not that they were taking people from their fucking homes and making them work for them for the rest of their natural lives. Do you understand that? I just, a lot of black people, I'm so tired of black people saying this. And y'all are the niggas. If you looking at this, I hopefully know a black person that think like that is looking at my shit. But if you are the niggas who think like that, you are the niggas that Harriet, she shot him. You are the ones. So anyway, moving on though. And if you need to research some shit, just research some shit. I don't be saying. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about Jay. I don't say shit that, and I don't be talking what I don't be knowing. I don't know why I said that like that. I'm from Atlanta, y'all. I know how to speak correct English, but this Southern tongue gonna do whatever the fuck it want to sometimes. But no, for real, like I don't say things if I don't know what I'm talking about. That's why I don't spend a lot of time talking about things that I don't know. That's why I don't really spend a lot of times giving my opinions about things I haven't really studied in depthly. Now, of course, I'm gonna have some base level opinions, but those are the opinions I really don't give a fuck, and I barely share those, right? But when it comes to psychology and sociology and spirituality and all of these things, right? I make sure I do research. Research is important to me. I hate to be ill informed. I hate to look stupid. Ain't nothing worse than those feelings for me. I take pride in the brain that I have. I've always been an intellectual, so I'm not gonna just say shit, right? And I have been like this my entire life. People thought I was gonna be a lawyer because I know how to state the facts, bitch. I make great arguments supported by facts. You can't really do much with me, okay? Not in a debate, but I will say I'm not gonna say I'm perfect, right? So I can be wrong. And at any given time when I feel like I know a space that I could be wrong, I would say that. So I don't even know how the fuck I got on that. But just know this. I know what I'm talking about. So let's talk about generational curses. I know I'm long winded. Help me, help you. Okay, so watch this on double speed if you need to. If you somebody who got a low attention span, or just break this up. However it works for you, because I understand. Right, I'm neurodivergent, so that's why sometimes I might veer off the pathway, but I come back. So generational curses. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of epigenetics. Epigenetics basically, let me make sure I say this. I know what it is, but I want to, ooh, what the hell? I want to make sure I say it in the correct way. So epigenetics are basically how your genes express themselves. They're markers on your genes, and what it does, is it might turn a gene on or off. It determines like your health, mental health included. It determines just how you respond to things. Um, yeah. So I mean, of course, you guys have Google just like I do. Just go ahead and Google it if you need to. Epigenetics. It sounds like it's spelled like a sound. EPI genetics. And I want to talk about this because it's funny. I'm learning about this in school. I mean, I've been knew what it was, but I'm learning about this in school, and it's just mirroring all the things that I have been talking about lately in the book that I've been writing, right? And I think it's important for us to know as Black people, yes, we have generational curses, but do not think that these, excuse me, I might say some very derogatory terms about white people sometimes, and I don't care. Don't think these old fays don't have generational curses. Nobody who did what they did to us are gonna get away scot free. Even if the fuck they do do in this physical realm, like, right, that we might not see them be physically punished, but please believe they are under spiritual attack. They are having the fight of their fucking lives. Where black people generally, not all the time, of course, but generally we are somewhat spiritually intact. That's why we persevere like we do. White people don't have that. And that's one of the main things they're upset with us about. Because they know that God gave us something, a connection that they don't have. And this is, of course, I'm not going to limit this to all white people. Please, if you're thinking, oh, she's talking about me, or she's always talking about all white people, my husband, my wife, whoever you feel like you in regarding so fucking high, whatever. I'm not talking about them. If you think that they're so great, hopefully they are. But I'm talking about who I'm talking about, right? But these people have a lot to answer for. And we are getting a glimpse at some of it right now. Some of them are waking up. I'm holding quotations because I don't really trust it fully. But some of them are understanding now that their pathology has been harmful, not just to us, but to them. It's catching up. I don't know if y'all know anything about astrology, but we are moving, or I don't know if oh yeah, we probably already in the age of Aquarius. Karma wants her money. She's like, run me that. And nobody is going to understand karma like men. Yes, men. I don't give a fuck what race they are. And white people, male and female, and anything in between. Nobody's gonna understand it more than them. I'm grateful I'm black in this lifetime. Hopefully, I don't think I ever been. I mean, I could be wrong. See how I just said I could be wrong. I mean, but I don't think I've ever been anything other than a person of color.